Hey everyone. Now, before we get into the bulk of the course, I just wanted to introduce you to one of the tools that we will be using throughout the course to quickly test queries to play around. It's called DB Fiddle. And it's one of those tools that we will be using to create playgrounds. What do I mean by playgrounds? Well, when we will be writing queries, we'll want to play around with some of the concepts that we're learning as we go along. And DB Fiddle is an ideal place for us to quickly create a database without having the overhead of having to set up a local database software and all of this and that. And it's a pretty cool tool because you can actually switch between different versions of SQL in here from different vendors. Right here, you can see I'm using Postgres version 12, and that is the version that we will be using throughout the course, but more of that will be known when we get into the setup, the more rigorous setup that we will be going through. But what you need to know right now is that this tool is a tool that will be coming up again and again as we're learning small concepts here and there around SQL and small things that we will be doing. Super important tool. Right now, we don't have to pay attention to what is in the schema. This portion right here is where we will be setting up a database for you. And the portion on the right-hand side, query, is where you will be playing around and testing out stuff. Now, the majority of the time, we will be providing you a database schema that you will be using. So you just have to copy-paste something in here. You don't have to pay attention to any of this. And you can fire off some queries as we go along and test out some of the concepts that we will be teaching you. It's a fast and easy way to hit the ground running and be able to play around with SQL.